Brutal day. Brutal day for the kid. You guys hear me? I'm assuming. Yeah, I had to play some sad music today. Check on your friends today. All right? Check on them, make sure they're doing all right. Oh, you guys can hear me though, right? You can hear the words coming out of my mouth. Fuck. So beat. We just traded the best hitter I've ever seen in my entire life, the best hitter that I'll ever see in my entire life, to the Padres for a bag of chips and Eric Hosmer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the trade that we've been waiting for. This is the one. Fuck. God, man. This is what we're getting? Did some research this morning. Turns out whether Eric Hosmer agrees to waive his non-trade clause or not, doesn't matter. The Padres will just pay to have his contract waived, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to bitch for a minute, and then we're going to talk about the good things, and then we're going to talk about the games today. But damn, I thought we were going to get away with it. I thought he'd be a national through the rest of the season. I really did. I was at the park last night, and he hit a home run, and I was right there, so that was really cool. And he got a standing ovation after the game. Didn't see him dap up anybody in the dugout. Didn't see any hugs, anything like that. I thought we were going to get him. I thought we were going to get him for the rest of the year. I really did. And then with the new ownership, we'd make a move, but we got some young guys. We got some young guys. Purely locks. Yes, the deal is done with no Hosmer. I know. Oh, man. Tough day. Tough day. There he is.
Yep. Definitely tough.
Yeah. I don't even know what to just do. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. Doesn't matter if Eric Hosmer goes or not. The deal's done. So I don't know if you saw that or not, but it literally doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be taking a mental health day this afternoon. Don't talk to me. Not you, Jovan. You can talk to me, but nobody else talk to me. Taking a mental health day the rest of the day. Let's go over this trade. If I can do it without throwing up, because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance. I mean, we're not going to know until these guys get called up, right? We don't know. We don't know shit about these young guys. We don't know how they're going to pan out. We have no clue. It's like throwing darts with your eyes closed. That's how prospects are. There's a good chance that we get absolutely fleeced in this deal, and that none of these young guys pan out and we suck. There's a solid chance. There's also a chance that these young guys end up being studs. Who fucking knows? I don't have a crystal ball, and you don't share yours, so I guess we'll have to just find out old school. All right?
Yeah.
Shit, man. I can't believe it happened. I can't believe it.
It's wild.
Capwise Nick, you need to read that article that came out about Trey Turner and how we disrespected him and hurt him and should have given him a realistic discounts to stay home and not a bullshit contract worth half his value. I'll send you the article. Disgusting. I'm disappointed in the way we handled this. I'm disappointed in the way we've handled stuff the last couple of years. since we've won the World Series, it's been pretty clear that the goal has been to move forward towards a rebuild and get a new owner, and I get it. But you don't treat people like this. I don't care if you're Juan Soto. I don't care if you're a fucking hobo on the street. And Juan Soto, you could tell it was getting weird, and you could tell the combos were not going well. I'm sure it was ugly. And it just blows. It blows. I hope he doesn't have any ill will towards the Nats. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Because we should have given him a piece of paper with a pen and said, write down what the fuck you want to be a Nat for life because you're the greatest hitter of all time. And now he's not. And now we get to watch him for the next 15 years be the next great player of all time. It's so beat.
Yep, that's how it goes.
So we traded Josh Bell in the deal, which, I mean, what the fuck? A double? We traded both? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
We couldn't get more than this haul for that. I was under the impression that if we didn't get a deal that blew us away, that we were in no rush and we would wait. That was bullshit. We clearly just took the best deal on the table. Brutal. Yeah, humble farmer. Good point, my man. James Wood, and we'll get to him. I'm really high on this kid. I think he's going to be the best one of the bunch. Plain and simple. He's the rawest, has the highest ceiling for sure. If you guys haven't seen that kid hit a baseball, do a quick Twitter search. Kid hits fucking nukes. He's going to be really cool, in my opinion. Or he's going to be terrible. Who fucking knows? We got Mackenzie Gore, of course. Of course we get Mackenzie Gore. After all the fucking jokes we make about this dude, of course he's a national. It's just how life works. Mackenzie Gore, 9 cores, sure, we'll take him. But the dude's arm is dangling from his fucking shoulder. He's hurt. Now we know how good he is when he's healthy. Look at the first half of the season when he was in talks to win fucking Cy Young at one point, and then he started pitching like dog shit because I'm assuming he was hurt.
Yeah.
We've seen that guy when he's healthy. He's really fucking good. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, that he comes back and it can be healthy again because you never know with pitchers. And if this guy ends up being a Strasburg 2.0, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. CJ Abrams, we know this guy is supposed to be legitimate, right? This is their number one prospect. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of skepticism about him because he hasn't been great so far. But I mean,
yeah, I know he's been
it's hard to be
cheeks.
projectable on a guy.
He's been ass cheeks. How was Wander Franco when he was coming up?
He was kind of ridiculous from the start. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck! I'm in the wrong place. Sorry.
What the fuck, bro? I don't even want to bring it back up here after that. That's fucking bullshit. You can wait. You can wait a minute, Mush. You can wait a minute. Oh, that was fucked up. God damn it. Dude, what was that?
Dude, that was an honest mistake.
That's some shit a Yankee fan would do. Yeah, drink your fucking little California smoothie fucking grass bullshit. Drink it up, brother.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
even
There's
is
a
that?
good chance that Soda's probably gonna be living in my building in about 48 hours.
He's more of a house guy.
I didn't mean to intrude.
Yes, you did. Shut up.
No, it was fully intentional.
Well, you got him.
I mean, dude, doesn't it still kind of lay in the hands of Hosmer right now?
No, it doesn't mean shit.
Like the front office is gonna be in that dude's ass. Like, hey bud, you're out of here.
It doesn't matter. Worst case scenario, they just buy him out. Worst case scenario, if it comes down to it, they'll just buy him out of his deal, and they don't care. That's how much they want Soda.
Honestly, from the Nationals' perspective, too. I mean,
We don't want that
Hosmer's
fucking
fantastic.
contract.
Yeah, you don't want to take on that contract. You already have Corbin's.
That contract sucks.
Yeah. Hauser
Oh,
gets sent to a third team though.
I'm gonna let you boys carry on. But I've just.
well, what do you think about these prospects, bro? Do you know shit about them, or do you not really know as much? If you don't know,
I don't know enough. You're gonna need to call. You're gonna need to call on Dilly for that.
yeah, I'm happy.
I mean, you saw in the group chat, he was like, "Oh, I really wanted." I can't remember which one. I was like, "Bro, how are you complaining about losing a prospect? We just got Soto."
I hope he said Wood because that's the one that I really like.
It wasn't Wood, which is actually good. Because now
Maybe there's two
that
good
I
ones.
like.
Maybe there's two good ones. I mean, one of
And
these
Nappy's
guys.
saying, like, I wasn't huge on Abrams. Like, he could transpire down the line, but
Dude,
he's speed. He's a good clubhouse kid. But oh yeah, Hassel is the one that Dilly's all about.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be rooting for you guys. I'm just happy. I'm happy he didn't go to the Yankees or Dodgers, man. So I guess I got a team I can root for a little bit in the playoffs. But
sure.
Yeah, of course we get
the Pods are an easy team to root for, dude. The Pods are a great team to root for. And I mean, I said it last night to the boys when Jovan, Trent, and I were streaming, and you were behind the dish. It's dope that you were at his last game.
Yeah,
he hit a knock for the kid.
He did hit a send-off
knock,
which is very cool. I actually made a list. I made a list about all the good things, and I'm going to read them off because it's going to make me feel better. Because I'm not happy. But that's one of them. That's one of them for sure.
I mean, my guy, San Diego's not a bad place if you want to follow the kid.
Bro, we play them at home in like 2 weeks, in like a week.
Yeah,
it's so fucking weird, dude.
Are you gonna buy his jersey?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not a Soto fan, dude. I'm a Nats fan. Unfortunately, I wish I could follow him around now. That'd be way easier.
Dude, your face when Corbin was tossing him in the dirt was fucking killing us.
Dude, he just doesn't have. And I got a sick angle at the fucking pitches coming in. I feel like I was like playing fucking baseball again growing up. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But like Scherzer would go out there and absolutely hum pitches in and have some nasty movement on all of his pitches. And then Corbin would go up there and just grunt and throw his fastball as hard as he could. 94, the flattest fastball of all time. Pretty sure I could have gotten a piece of it. Dude throws meat. Sure. And of course we get Corbin. I can't. It's like we're in a fucking parallel universe, bro. Oh.
You got your ring. So
I know. We got the ring. Yep.
All right, boys. We'll catch you later. We'll catch you later.
Right.
Go Pods.
All right. Fuck. All right. A couple good things. I made a list. I'm going to read them. I don't care if anyone wants to hear it. I'm reading it off. Here's a list. Ready? Here's the good things going on right now with baseball and with Juan Soto. We won a World Series. That's the best. We got a ring. Got to experience the greatest hitter in baseball for a couple years. Very cool. Now he's gone for 15 years. Awesome. His stat lines are insane. Last night he had 3 walks, a hit, and a throw from right field, a fucking put out. Freak. He does that all the time. He's not going to the Dodgers or Yankees. That's a huge plus. That's a huge win. He's not a Yankee. He's not a Dodger. As much as they tried, which makes me happy because fuck them. Got to see his last home run. Front row. That was sick. That was cool. Hey, A-Rod was a Red Sox until he wasn't.
Oh shit.
A-Rod was a Red Sox. He thought he was going to Boston back in the day. And he ended up being a Yankee. It fell through. You never know until the fat lady sung. Until I see him on the field, I'm not believing shit. Until I see him on the field in the Padres uniform. Yeah. And that's a swaggy team that the public, the people are going to get to root for. They're going to be, if they can make the playoffs, they're going to be.
Start hitting them so hard in the second half.
They're going to be like America's team kind of because they're not the fucking Yankees or the Dodgers who are good every year. And they have a swaggy young core with Machado, fucking Tatis if he ever plays, and Soto. So that's cool. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Do you know anything about these prospects? Who we got?
I mean, at a baseline level, yeah. I'd say you got a pretty solid haul. I mean, I think everybody can be in agreement of that. It's just, I don't know if we're talking big names and everything. I'm shocked they didn't go after the Yankees because Yankees, realistically, as far as names go, can offer a much bigger package. But I mean, Padres emptied the farm, absolutely emptied the farm. You can't really ask for much more.
I don't know shit about Jarlene Susana. Do you know anything about that kid?
Not really. I've seen like Peter talk about him a time or two, but no, he's a pretty young Dominican pitcher.
Okay. This Robert Hassel dude's probably going to be pretty good. Hopefully, he's only 20. He's their number one prospect. I guess CJ Abrams doesn't count because he's kind of been playing a little bit.
Yeah, he's been playing a little more.
James Wood, I'm really high on. He's the biggest boom or bust piece in this.
Yeah.
Oh man, where the fuck is? And then I don't know who this Jarlene guy is, but I really don't want Eric Hosmer, and I really don't want that contract because it's really bad.
Well, it's seeming that they're trying to get a.
Is they're trying to get a third team? Okay.
Possibility. Which I mean,
dude, he's making fucking. Well, he's only making $13 million a year, 2023 through 2025. That's not atrocious.
It's not bad, but I mean, if you're a rebuilding team, I don't see really.
There's no need to have a guy like that even on the team. Yeah, there's just no need. But I will say, I'm looking at the contract breakdown. He was way more expensive his first 5 years. He was making $20 million a year, and then his last 3 years, which will be taken over, and then half of this year if he ends up waiving his no trade clause, which I honestly don't think he's going to do. He's only making $13 million a year, which is not atrocious, but it's not good, and it's not good in our situation. So, and I think Mackenzie Gore, like people are saying, he's going to be good if he can stay healthy and get healthy again. Like we saw that dude be a freak at a very young age for half a season. He's got it in him. He's got nasty shit. We know that. Just need him to stay healthy. Fuck, man. Soto and Bell.
It's a hell of a deal.
It's maybe one of the craziest trades in baseball history, to be honest with you. It might be the craziest trade in baseball history.
Probably is.
Okay. Fuck. What do you think about it, bro? And then we'll move on to the props. Are you surprised that it happens? I'm honestly kind of surprised it happened today. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
I don't know if I would say I'm surprised. I'm surprised in the sense that, like, at the beginning of it, it's hard to imagine like a trade and a package like this being like real, like a fathomable deal being made for Juan Soto and Josh Bell. But I mean, as it's progressed, I'm not really too shocked. I am surprised that it did end up being the Padres just because they're always in on whatever big name of the trade deadline and they never make the move. And then the Dodgers are always the team that's just sitting there and they end up somehow making the move just because they can. So, I mean, I'm definitely glad to see that the Padres are the team. I think they're going to be obviously really, really fun to watch. As much as I'm sure you hate to see them go, it's going to be great.
I'm sure they'll be super fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know. Here's some more good news. My buddy's going to a WNBA game tonight as his fantasy football punishment by himself. So that'll be good.
That's good.
All about the positives, man.
Yeah.
I'll look at the positives. Shout out Carlos Correa.
Yeah.
Right? He came through. Did he end up with just one hit?
Yeah. I mean, he got it in his last at bat. 3-2 count, too. He thought he was going to walk again.
Honestly, dude, like we knew that was a trap going in, or at least I did, but it was just too. I'm happy, and I don't know if like because you brought the prop up on Trent's stream, but like, did you love the prop or were you just bringing it up and then everyone just fucking ran with it?
No, I brought because in the period of time between, like, because I always refresh Prize Picks right as I go on stream because I kind of like look through it as we're talking.
Right.
So when I refreshed it when I first go on, it wasn't there. It was in the process of like in between while I was on there. So I like refreshed it again and it popped up. And I was like, this has to be a mistake. There's no chance that this is just like a bait prop or something like the Votto total bases or whatever, something like that, even though that did hit too. But I mean, it seemed too easy in the moment, which I mean, at the end, I guess it was, but Carlos Correa at half a total base, if that ever pops up, it was clearly a mistake because they took it down and like before the stream was even over.
They did take it down?
Yeah, they took it down.
Oh, then it was a mistake. Word.
Yeah, so it wasn't. We at that point we knew it wasn't like bait. It was
Did they pay out?
Genuine mistake.
Did they pay out
for Correa?
Oh yeah, they paid out.
Of course.
Yeah, I had a 2-piece with him and Scherzer's under K's, and that was free.
Yeah,
that was free. Damn, they touched up on him a little bit yesterday. They got to him a little bit. They got some hits.
Sucks that I really wanted to fade DeGrom today too. Just can't do it anymore.
Well, I see you could still fade him in multiple different ways. To be honest,
I wanted to fade the strikeouts.
What's he at?
It was 6.5. Then it's down to 6 now because he's going to throw like 70 pitches at max. I would think.
Yeah, but are the Nats? I'm seeing 6.5 by the way. But let me refresh.
It's 6.5.
Yeah, I'm seeing 6.5.
Yeah, it's probably jumped now because Soto and Bell are not.
Yeah, straight up. Honestly, it might even go up more. Probably not. Yeah, no, I was all about taking the Nats today as well. I mean, I put a half unit on them yesterday. I was going to put a half unit on them today, like I talked about. But now I just don't know if anyone on the team is going to give a shit today, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't. I don't know if they care. They didn't even really care yesterday. Fuck. Yeah. We got Abbott on the mound now. Don't worry. Damn, bro. It really happened.
It did.
It really happened. Good looks on the Correa prop though. I mean, I paired it with the Scherzer and it smacked. It was the fucking easiest prize picks ever. Good shit. The Twins came through for the boys last night. I don't know if you ended up taking them, but
I did. Yeah,
you did take them.
Yeah, my only 2 straight bets of the day was your favorite side and my favorite side. They hit.
What was the other? What was your favorite play yesterday?
The Royals. POD trophies.
Bang.
Shout out to Trophy. Shout out Salvi Perez too.
Ooh. Dude, Salvi's been raking since he's come back. He's been crushing the ball.
Taking him again.
Are you actually?
Yep.
Are you taking his
fade Giolito every time?
Yeah. Are you taking his fantasy score? What are you taking?
Yeah, because he's at 5.5. That's a.
I mean, if he gets a hit, there's a 50% chance it's a home run.
Yeah, I mean, my only worry, I guess, would be that Whit Merrifield may not be in that lineup by the time that this game starts. But
I thought you were gonna say he might get pulled like late or something if they need a pinch runner. But
no, he might get traded. That would be the issue.
Salvi might get traded. Holy shit!
No, Whit Merrifield might get traded. Which is an issue. But I mean, if he ends up staying on that team, he's also at 5.5, which I just think those are 2 super disrespectful lines because Giolito's not him. Like, I'm sorry.
He's a sneak Turk. He's still a sneak Turk because people still think he's good for some reason. He's a sneak Turk. He shouldn't be sneak though.
Yeah,
he should just be Turk. He should just be Turk.
I like this too. If this guy also isn't traded, because I was going to be on this yesterday, but
Mitch Keller case.
I have a feeling he is center of talks because they conveniently pushed back his start to one that was after the deadline.
Was he supposed to start today?
He was supposed to start yesterday, but they moved the start to today.
Okay. Tonight, I'm assuming, after the deadline, so he probably won't even start.
I mean, if he's not traded, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess the Nats love this Susana guy, but he's like not a high prospect. They just love the kid. Great. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
I mean, he's like a
Um,
super young arm. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
who knows, dude? High ceiling. He's kind of like wood, high ceiling, low
Yeah.
floor. Who else got moved? Anyone else get moved today, or was it just my two favorite players?
I don't think there were any
I don't
other
think there's a
moves.
single other trade today. Just that one.
Yeah, I mean, it is early in the day. It'll probably start to trickle in once the dust
Five
settles here.
5 hours, honestly. Like, and you're right. There will be way more trades today. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking around, but honestly, dude, like, there's been way less moves this year than I expected so far. Maybe they're all coming.
I think. Well, I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with everybody's waiting for the dust to settle with this trade. Oh yeah, Jorge Lopez did move to the Twins today. That was
he did.
Yeah, I did forget about that.
What did they get for him? That's a good move for him. Sell high because Bautista's better. I'd rather have Bautista as my closer going forward if I was the Orioles, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
There were a couple deals that trickled in last night. I don't know if you saw those.
What I was so fucking hammered, dude. I don't even.
There was a little. I mean, there weren't huge trades, but I mean, they did.
I saw Mancini. What else happened?
Will Smith, Jake Odorizzi swap. Braves.
Will Smith on the
Braves. Will Smith, the reliever.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say, holy shit.
Yeah.
Braves Will Smith for
Jake Odorizzi, straight swap.
Okay, reliever for starter. Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robbie Grossman also went to the Braves. That's going to be one of their little sneaky pickups.
Robbie Grossman, who has not done a single thing this season, but was supposed to be pretty decent. Interesting. Maybe he needs a change of scenery.
He's going to be a solid pickup. He's going to be like one of their sneaky Jorge Soler, Eddie Rosario type things. I think he's going to be a really, really big bat for them going down the stretch. I
mean, I trust the Braves right now. Like this honestly, this is a great point too, Jovan, because did you see they paid Austin Riley yesterday too?
Yeah, big bucks.
So guys, if you're ever going to be a GM in the MLB, you do and yes, Vasquez went to the Astros. I saw that. Yeah. If you're ever going to be a GM in the MLB, just do what the Braves are doing and take care of your guys when they're young and pay them. They gave Acuna a deal really early when people were like, I don't know if we're ready to say this kid's a superstar yet, but they paid him. And looking back on it now, as long as that dude stays healthy, they got him for a couple more years at a great discounted price. And they just did the same thing with Austin Riley, giving him $200 million-ish for 10 years, which if that kid ends up continuing to get better and stays healthy, that's going to be a steal too.
Yeah.
So that's what the Nats should have done a couple years ago. Honestly, probably right after the World Series when we figured out that kid was legit. Probably should have given him one of those contracts, 10 mil, 250, 10-year, $250 million type deal. And he probably would have taken it.
Even we did that.
You guys did that too?
Yeah, with Wander. Signed him to that.
That's what smart
extension.
Smart teams do that. Take care of your guys early. Show that you trust them and have faith in them. Pay them when they're early. If they bust, they bust. But it's like the risk reward is crazy. Like if Austin Riley and Acuna are dogs for the next 5-10 years, it's a steal. Those contracts are steals. And then they have more money to pay other guys. So wild.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do as a team and a GM. Jorge Lopez. Who did he get traded for?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw Quintana got moved too.
Okay. Where did he go?
St. Louis.
Interesting.
Yeah. They got an Ollie command now.
Let's go. Such a geek. Is that Capwise Nick leading it, dude? It's gotta be. He made it. You made it, Ollie. Attaboy. Okay. Well, I did what I always do yesterday, and I said I wasn't going to bet a lot, and then I bet a lot, but went 5-2.
Worked out.
Yeah. One of those bets was, yeah. So we're chilling. Or I went 5-3. Did I not track the Nats on here? Fuck me.
Yeah. I don't think I did. I don't know. Yesterday, props kind of sucked, but the combos with Carlos Correa.
We made it work.
Really worked.
We made it work, Jovan.
Seven damn two-teamers with Correa in it.
You had 7 2-teamers with Correa in it?
Yeah.
you were just firing off your favorite props with him, pairing them 2 pieces, and just sending them until you couldn't send them anymore?
Yeah, pretty much. And it sucks
Correct.
too because like the two of the main ones that I pitched were like Rojas and Adolis, and those are the only 2 that lost out of the 7.
Beat.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot to track that fucking Nats bet yesterday. I went 5-3 yesterday. Still made 2 units ish. Yeah, what's your game plan for today? Are you comfortable firing off bets? Are you comfortable firing off props today? Are you staying away from some teams and some guys? Like, what's your game plan today?
So in the ones that I like, I'm not really too concerned. The only one that I'm targeting, I'll use an example. Like I'm taking Laureano's 4.5 fantasy score. He's going up against Syndergaard, which I think Syndergaard's a little more likely to get moved than Laureano is. So, I mean, if we're getting a Syndergaard tax on Laureano's number. So, worst case scenario, he's facing a worse pitcher.
Okay.
The fantasy score is probably going to get bumped up higher if Syndergaard ends up being traded.
Right. And worst case scenario, he just faces Syndergaard, who's also just not that good.
Yeah, he's same thing, even worse than Giolito, I think, in terms of the respect that he gets.
Is he on the road or is he at home today?
He's at home. He's at home, so he's a little better. But, I mean, 4.5 for Laureano, I think, is a little ridiculous.
That line is a geek. I mean, anytime you see the Athletics at almost a favorite, like you know that's probably the right side to be on. Anytime you see a shit team like that at plus 110 or shorter.
Yeah, 100%.
The favorite's probably a trap because nobody ever wants to bet on the Athletics. It is what it is, unless you're Ollie and you're a freak. Attaboy Ollie. Beast. Yeah. Cole Irvin's pitching today, but he's on the road.
Yeah, he is on the road.
He's not the GOAT on the road. He's the GOAT at home, which is so weird. What is his ERA on the road? Let's see.
It's got to be at least touching 3-ish, I would think.
He's got a 5 on the road.
Oh, I guess his regular ERA is 3. Yeah, it does have to balance out.
He's got a 1 at home and a 5 on. It's ridiculous. I mean, he's got a 3 ERA, like no complaints.
I will say though, like some of his matchups on the road have not been fantastic. I mean, he's faced the Astros, the Yankees, Guardians, Royals, Angels, Rays, Phillies. It's a lot tougher than.
So he's faced some good teams on the road, yeah.
At least good hitting teams against lefties for the most part.
That's a fact. The Dodgers were definitely the look last night.
They were.
For sure. For sure. What about your Rays? They play today? They do.
Yeah, we play against our son, Kevin Gausman.
You guys own him?
Yeah, just a bit.
Are you going to be on your Rays today?
No, I just would rather see one through before. But, I mean, I think they'll come out pretty solid. I mean, the line's moving towards them too, but I don't know. Drew Rasmussen does pitch really well at home. He does pitch really well against the Blue Jays. I just really don't know what the feel of this lineup is going to be for today. It could be drastically different because I really would not be shocked to see G-Man Choi not a part of this team come game time, which I don't know. Faded Ollie and Jake's picks.
Eric Hosmer, man, cause a scene, do something. Take him to court.
Take him to Tampa.
Take him to court.
Third team.
Now I'm gonna have to start watching minor league baseball.
Why?
To see.
You get excited just to feel something.
Why? Just to get excited about the Nats, dude. Straight up. Damn, Tim Patrick got hurt for the Broncos. Oh.
Yeah, I've been seeing this too. It's getting me really excited. Even though I know it's not going to happen, the Rays and Mets are the final 2 on Contreras.
Yeah, so he'll be a Met.
Probably, but I mean, if we're talking prospect-heavy packages, we might really be. It seems like this is the most aggressive they've been in a while, just because we're so down horrendous at the catching position right now.
When's the last time they went out and bought a real guy? Like when they never go out and get Contreras type guys. They never go out and get the top guy at the position. They never. It's just not in your guys' DNA. I'm not saying you're not going to do it. It would just be something new. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the biggest DH on the board last year was Nelson
Nelly.
Cruz.
Yeah,
Nelson
that is
Cruz.
true.
We also did in the offseason sign Wander to that massive extension. So I mean,
maybe things are changing down there. Maybe you guys are starting to shell some bills.
yeah, and this is not a WNBA shirt. This is just a Jordan shirt. Chat.
Why would it be a WNBA shirt?
I don't know. That's what they're saying. Yes, the WNBA is kind of this color with this logo.
Okay.
But
hey, we don't hate on the WNBA.
I don't know. I got
You go
a
to
couple of
games?
games, dude, because my mom works for one of the games. It's been chilling.
Sure.
Go chill courtside, lose some money.
That's sick. Do you bet on the women?
I do actually. I bet
Sure.
the Prize Picks props because I mean those hit realistically.
Okay.
I'm not going there losing money. Shit hits from a lot of the goats.
That is true.
Guys who come on stream and shit.
That's true. Why is this guy surprised I don't bet WNBA? I don't even bet the NBA really. Damn. Let's see.
I might be going back to the Royals today.
Yeah.
Just because I'm still just so out on Giolito and so in on Brad Keller at the moment if he pitches. It's just I don't have faith in Giolito against this lineup.
Let me look. Do we need to get the trophy out?
We might. I mean, this is obviously one where I'm probably going to wait until game time just because Brad Keller and Whit Merrifield are very, very liable to get moved. Even Hunter
Who pitched for the Who pitched for the Rays yesterday? Oh, Daniel Lynch. Yeah. Excuse me. Damn, Ollie, I would love Chipotle, bro. Can you throw me a burrito down the coast? Can you get me?
Get a little brisket ball, man.
Is that what you go to, the brisket, dude?
No, I just I had to try like a time or two.
Sure.
It bangs. I'm
Have
pretty
you tried it does bang. It does.
Yeah.
It was like $1 bazillion though. I don't know. I mean, everything there is ridiculously expensive, but
a couple extra dollars on the money line ain't gonna hurt.
What is your have you tried the new chicken? Like the cilantro lime chicken? Have you tried that?
I don't think so. I haven't been there in a while, to be honest with you.
I didn't love it. Love it. Yeah, my guy Beam season. Here's an even better move. You get the tortilla on the side and you stack the bowl up as high as you can, and then you make your own burrito on the side and you still have half a bowl left. Bang. That's big brain move right there.
What a play.
That's a big brain move. If you could only pick one ingredient from the Chipotle line, what would you take? Mine would be the hot salsa. I fucking love the hot salsa. I could literally drink it.
From the Chipotle lime?
From the Chipotle line of items.
Line.
Take one thing. I don't care what it is. What would it be?
It's a good question.
The red sauce, Ollie's fucking fire, dude.
The red sauce is fantastic. I don't know.
This guy said he could drink the sour cream out of the container. Okay. The corn pico's fire.
I was gonna say
dressing's fire.
I'm a big corn pico guy.
Okay. That shit hits.
It does.
That shit hits.
Absolutely.
Damn, we got 60 games left of MLB. And then we get the real sport. Football. Somebody asked earlier what my favorite NFL bet was, which I don't know what that even meant because there's no games on for another couple weeks, but I'm really high on the Vikings this year, and I think they win week 1 against Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion. Something in my throat, bro. Jesus. And we do have the Hall of Fame game this week, and I might try to send a play out on that, but guys, it's fucking preseason game. Like,
disgusting.
We can't act like we know what's gonna happen. Come on. Come on now. God, I'm so ready for the NFL though. I ordered a Commanders jersey yesterday.
Really?
Do you know who I got? Who do you think I got?
Better not have gotten Wentz. Really hope
you know I got Wentz, bro.
No, you got
I had to. And I ordered a helmet too, but it says it's coming in December, so I got to make a call. Yeah, I got like the real fucking helmet.
Size.
Yeah, actual size, like it could fit on my head.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some of these games today. God damn it. There's a lot of them.
There is.
There's a lot of them. Cam, why are you a Colts fan, dude? What? Why is he a Colts fan?
Couldn't tell you.
Jahan Dotson is goated. He's going to be really good. Yes. I should go to some scouting events. Correct. I think he's talking about the training camp, I'm assuming, but that'd be cool. I mean, I'd be one of 3 people there. So let's head to the Padres. Speaking of them, of course, they're the first game up. Nice. They play Feltner, who's pretty inconsistent today. Yu Darvish has been that guy for the Padres this season. He's having a great fucking year. Total in this game is set very, very low, probably because it's in San Diego and these offenses are sauce. Hence why they just went out and made that trade.
Yeah.
You like anything in this game? I'm assuming you don't like any props because this game's going to suck and not have that many runs. What are you thinking?
Hell no. Keep
Hell
me
no.
far away from both of these games between
Okay.
these teams today. I want no part of it.
They got a doubleheader.
Yeah, they have a doubleheader. That's why it's an early game, just because they have 2 games. But
You think we see Soto play in that second game tonight?
no chance. No chance.
You check the crystal ball for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the limb and say no.
Okay.
But I mean, I could look at some props later for that game, depending on who's in the lineup. Because I mean, look at who's on the mound. But
Uranier.
I just hate.
And Knur?
Yeah,
Who the fuck is this guy?
Urania in a bullpen game. It's gross.
Okay.
I really hate betting on guys from both of these lineups, just in general, especially the Padres. But the Padres and the Rockies outside of Coors are really not a spot that I want to target offense.
Correct.
You might see it at some point.
Especially in San Diego. It's not really a
No, that's where
Hitter's
offense
Park.
has to die.
Yeah. What about Cincy Miami? A lefty on the mounds. Are you doing it?
I mean,
What if
he's not going to be on the team.
You think he's probably getting moved today too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, especially with the Dodgers not getting Soto, I wouldn't be shocked if they were to start making a push for him now.
Bro, you know he makes – let me double check this. Bro,
he doesn't even make $1 million.
Yeah, he makes $900K, right?
Yeah, that's why he's such a hot name on the trade market. He's not getting paid.
Disgusting, dude. If you're having a season like this, you should get your contract bumped mid fucking season or some shit. Even that's not a thing, but he'll go to arbitration next year. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I would love for the Reds to sit on him and extend him. That'd be great, but I just
why would they do that?
I don't know if it happens.
I don't know why they would do that. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen rumors of them doing it. I mean, I think they have a pretty solid core, and I don't think at this point he's going to be too expensive. But
didn't Braxton Garrett just pitch against Cincy the other day and got absolutely shelled?
Yeah,
and now he's minus 140 today.
Yeah, but I mean, so did Ashcraft. Ashcraft didn't really pitch well either.
And now the total's at 7.5, 7 on some books.
Yeah, I mean, the game was – I don't know if it was the same matchup exactly. It might have been, but I mean, I know when Ashcraft pitched, there were like 12, 13 runs in that game.
Mm.
Let me see.
It
wasn't the same matchup. But
it wasn't the same game? Okay.
It was – Ashcraft gave up a lot of runs in that game, but it was when pitching.
I mean, you know what I'm getting at here. If both of these guys got shelled against each other's teams, like literally last week, and they have a total at 7, I think this game ends 1-0.
It's very well a possibility, and I mean, you're probably going to get. I think it was at 7.5 too, so that's a good thing. It opened at 8.
Opened at 8. It's down to 7.5, 7 on some books. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing
do you think the fact that Garrett is minus 140 after he got his fucking tits rocked the other day against them, do you think that's sketchier, or do you think the total being at 7 is sketchier? You won't bet it. You won't.
You won't. I don't know. I'd say they're pretty equally as sketchy.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna give those games a look this
I'm trying
afternoon.
to see who was in this Reds lineup that game to make sure it was really everybody. Because I mean, obviously, he gave up 5 runs. A lot of it, I guess, a lot of the damage was kind of done by the same guys that are definitely going to be playing today.
Cam makes a good point. They're going from.
Yeah, that's a true statement too.
It's still a baseball game, and it's still a really low total when these guys are dick cheese on the mound. So.
Yeah, and I mean, with Braxton Garrett pitching in Great American Ballpark, the total was 9 against Luis Castillo. Yeah,
This guy, I like this guy, Vegas Tom. I like the way you think, bro.
Dude, spitting.
All right. The Nats game we can skip. Do you have any props you like in that?
No, God, no.
Good. Okay.
No,
Milwaukee Pitt. No, we're moving on.
Okay.
We're moving on. I'm not ready. Yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Burns and fucking Wilson is terrible in Pittsburgh. Total at 7.5. Is this one of those games where Corbin Burns just goes out there and just does his thing? 7 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, 10 strikeouts, domination?
Probably.
It's looking like it.
Seemed like that. I don't think I've seen anybody open 45.5 at a fantasy score. I don't think I've ever seen one that high.
Is that what Corbin Burns is at?
Yeah, it's what he opened at, straight out of the gate.
And that's debatably the highest fantasy score you've ever seen?
I know I think Ohtani was at a little higher of a number, but he didn't open that high. This is the highest I think I've seen it open.
Has it moved?
No.
So we should honestly give that over a look.
His K's moved down half a K too. It opened at 8.5, and it's at 8, but the fantasy score didn't budge.
That's weird.
I don't think so. I think it's better. It's a sign that he is going to shove. It's also 8.5 to 8. It's not really a move I'm concerned about.
Right.
I mean, it's still.
And people are going to be looking to nuke his strikeouts and not his fantasy score because they're going to be too scared to take it because it's so high.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's why. Yeah, Sandy was at like 48 or some shit.
Yeah, he didn't open that though. That's the thing. Like I've seen a lot of people open at like 44.5, 43.5 and get moved there.
Okay. We should think about giving that a look, as much as I hate to say it, and I guess you could say it's square, but I don't think it is because nobody really has the cojones to take it over like that, to be honest with you. They kind of put that number there to scare people off, direct people towards that strikeout prop, which could end up not even hitting, and his fantasy score could hit. Although, honestly, he probably needs to hit a strikeout prop for his fantasy score to hit because it's so fat.
Yeah, realistically.
It's so fat. Okay. Do you like any hitting props in that one? I'm assuming you don't.
Yes. Christian Yelich, total bases.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, the dude's been – I've taken him quite a few times in the last week or so, but against Bryce Wilson, it's kind of the same matchup that I'm looking for, like guys who really struggle against lefties. I expect them to put up some runs. I expect them to get a ton of hits. Yelich is 99.9% going to be leading off for this offense. So, I mean, I'm 100% down for his total bases. I was going to take his fantasy score. It's high, so I'm glad they added the total bases. So I'm not taking an 8.5, but I did take his fantasy score on Underdog because I know a lot of people mentioned that to me too. I saw that. It's really weird.
Grosjean's the prospect.
Yeah, very, very good prospect. I just don't.
Is this Zach Pop kid about to play?
Zach Pop and others is a really weird comment.
He's a pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of their bullpen guys, I'm pretty sure.
Weird trade.
Really weird.
Good reliever they're saying. Okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
What?
Anthony Bass is in the deal.
Okay.
He's one of the others. I don't know why it's Zach Pop and others.
Yeah, that guy, whoever tweeted that initially out, I don't think he had the full info.
Yeah, Anthony, that's actually a huge get for the Blue Jays then. Huge get. Get both of those guys.
Yeah, they need arms, man.
They do. They do. And Anthony
Their
Bass is
bullpen, their
sneaky.
bullpen is terrible. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yelich, you're giving a look to total bases. I like his total bases better than fantasy.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
just
with
like
you on
on
that.
underdog, he has some value for those who are playing him there. I mean, he's at
Okay.
the valuation's a little different. Like doubles more higher point higher, walks a point higher, and he's at like 7.5 or 7.
Okay. Okay.
So I've been looking at those a lot more lately because those have been pretty free.
Okay. Word. How about let's go to New York. We got Gilbert and Italians, but Seattle, are they still missing their guys? I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
They still got Cal Raleigh though. Big country. They got him in
Big
the lineup.
country. Big fucking country.
They'll be all right. Damn, I would love to play Seattle today, but I don't know if I can if they're missing J-Rod and
Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean,
Ty
J-Rod,
France.
I'm pretty sure, is on the IL, so he's going to be done for a bit. But Ty France is
it still his wrist, bro?
I'm pretty sure.
Bro, what the? Guys, come on. I mean, I think you fade Italian any way you can, but this is a tough spot to do it. And Seattle being this long of a dog with Gilbert on the mounds is pretty telling.
You know what I actually might do today for the first time in a while?
What?
I might be squaring up and taking Judge total bases.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ready to get hurt again by Judge?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really get hurt by him that much. It's just the All-Star game thing. But,
yeah.
I mean, against Gilbert, I think he's I've been seeing a lot of Logan Gilbert hype talk, and he's another guy where I just like his numbers are great. Yes, he pitches against the Astros well, and he's pitched against them like 14 times this year. I don't think that guy is as good as people think. I mean, he's another guy who's played pretty rough lineups. And he's looked good. He's looked great, cool. But I mean, Judge is also Judge. I don't want to use that as my argument, but he's Judge. He matches up pretty well, honestly.
Judge is Judge. That is a fact.
He's also sitting plus 172 for a tank.
Oh.
So it's a little Judge.
With a total of 8.5.
Yeah.
It did go from 7.5 to 8.5. So we're probably going to see runs in this game from both sides.
Yeah,
I don't hate offense. I don't hate offense in this game.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm with you. Gilbert, numbers are good on paper, but maybe he just has the Astros number. And I've seen that dude pitch a lot against the Athletics and shitty teams this year. So I'm with you. He doesn't go up there and give me prime to ground stuff from what I'm seeing.
No, definitely not. He's not like an overpowering guy.
Right. Right. I like offense in that game. Are there any other weird squares? Dilberto, not right now, bro. Dilberto, come on the fucking show, dude. I'm gonna send his bitch ass a link.
So what'd you say? Are there any other weird squares?
Any weird squares in that game? Guys who usually aren't up there?
I mean, I don't know how weird it is because I mean it's been up quite a bit here, but Aaron Hicks is up for half a total base. Usually that hits when it's up. I mean, Kellenick's up again, but I'm not taking that until that guy figures it out.
Kellenick is up again too. What the fuck?
Oh my god! Look what they just added.
Who?
Guess who has a running RBI prop today?
Who?
Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk.
What a goat, bro.
Dude, I don't know if I want to touch anything in that game though. Like props wise, it scares me a little bit.
It's kind of an ugly game to take props, but I mean, if you're not
total set at 7, dude.
If you're not taking Kirk, you hate fun,
dude. But the problem is, like,
honestly, I think he was up for this one other time, and we all took him, and it was like a 2-1 game, and of course he had both RBI.
Sure.
Honestly, the ones in a low total game are the ones that tend to smack.
Mm.
But I mean, it is definitely something to be cautious of.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be like a 2-piece $500 play from the kid,
No,
but maybe
no,
like a
definitely
fun, maybe a fun guy.
A little lunch money thing.
Did you guys do the spaces yesterday? Did you craft up a 5-piece?
We didn't craft up a piece. We were just kind of talking about stuff. We really didn't like too
Okay.
much. So we
Yeah,
were
I
just
mean,
talking about a couple things.
yesterday and today are gross.
Yeah, today's a little better.
That over in the Arizona game hit last night, which was dope.
Free.
Free and extras. Thank God.
Yeah.
But we're seeing.
I guess this should have just been hitting every single time it's up.
Renfro's cracked, and then he got to play a series against Boston too, and he was fucking hitting nukes. You know that felt good.
Yeah.
You know he has the most putouts and he has the most outfield assists.
Dude, he is
in right field this year.
Like I noticed when he was playing for the Rays, that dude is a ridiculous defender.
He's got a hose.
He's got an absolute cannon.
Yeah, he's got a hose. He leads right field in assists.
Yeah,
he's a dog.
Dude's ridiculous.
We've got a really good game in Cleveland today.
We do.
Gallen and McKenzie going at it. 2 young arms, 2 young studs, 2 kids who I think are going to be pretty darn good pitchers going forward. Josh Smith, half a base.
What's up? Is it?
Take a peek.
Oh, it is. It is.
Is that looking at you funny?
I mean, I take it a lot of the days. It's just I like to see where he's in the lineup because sometimes he hits 9th, and I'd like to avoid the Jordan Lyles masterclass if I can.
Right.
Not that I think he's going to have one today, but I'd rather him hitting a little higher in that lineup. We'll see when it comes out.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you on that. Okay. Do you like anything in this Arizona-Cleveland game?
I don't love anything. Like, I think you're never going to get an argument for me backing Ahmed Rosario right now. That guy is smashing baseballs, absolutely smashing baseballs. We were talking about that in our space last night. Somebody brought him up, and I like that one.
He's hitting damn near 300 now.
Yeah, he's killing baseballs. He went like 4 for 5 or something crazy last night. But I mean, in this matchup against Gallen too, I do see Gallen giving up a couple hits. I think I was kind of looking at pitching stuff. I think his fantasy score is a little too high, to be honest with you.
Well, if we think he's going to lose today, maybe his under would be a good look.
It did get bumped now down 2 points.
Oh, of course.
So probably won't be taking the under, but
Trent's in all caps right now. He says he wants a lunch money entry.
Smith, Chapman, Kirk, Trent Grisham.
Disgusting.
That's so filthy.
Chapman's been raking baseballs the past month, though.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he's up for that now. It's the weird part.
Trap. I mean, we should have gotten trapped last night on the Correa prop and we got blessed.
Well, the thing is, that was like something they took down. That was a mistake.
You're right.
Yeah. You know who is up again for bases today if he plays?
Who?
Taylor Walls.
Hey, your boy. I feel like every time you say that, he's not in the lineup.
Yeah, but I know Roman Quinn's probably going to be on the lineup if he's also up. He's actually sneakily been hitting really well for the Rays. So if he's up for that, I'm taking that.
You think he'll be on Prize Picks?
He is on Prize Picks. He's up right on the Walls for half a base.
Sure.
So it's
I get behind that.
Weirdly.
I could get behind that.
Roast beef.
You think there'll be runs in this Philly Atlanta game? I know Strider's pitching, but Strider's not the Strider from a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
And they should get some runs off of Nelson too. Atlanta should get some runs off of Nelson.
That's the thing. Yeah, I think the total is 8.5, and I could very easily see it being like a 7-8-1 game, like around that area. I think just looking at odds and everything, because that's what I like to do for the Braves. I mean, the matchup is probably the best too, but I think it's a Matt Olson day, honestly. It's hard to kind of cap a matchup against a bullpen, but I think you really can't go wrong here. But I mean, whenever Matt Olson's the leader in the game in home runs, it's usually a pretty good thing. I would say that.
Matt Olson mashes baseballs. He's a
does.
home run double king. I haven't seen that dude hit a single in ever.
No,
Not one
he just
time.
absolutely rakes.
Bro, you know who was an absolute brick shithouse? Was fucking Vogelback, dude. That guy was like shaking the ground when he'd walk up to the plate. That dude is fucking huge. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way that guy's 290 pounds like he's listed. That dude's 350 without a question. He is fucking huge. Watching him run yesterday, it made my night. It was fucking hysterical.
That's hilarious.
Kirk vibes, but bigger.
Imagine those
Kirk vibes, but taller and bigger, and he's also a really good hitter.
Oh yeah,
he's extreme. He's not like he does not hit like he looks. He's extremely patient, walks a bunch, has a great eye. He's also got that pop. He's got that big boy pop.
Yeah.
But he's a really good hitter, and he's been really good for the Mets so far. So that's a good look for them. Thompson on the road is good. He's pitching against Wainwright today.
Yeah.
Are you staying away from hitting props in that game, or are you giving it a look? That total's kind of high with two good pitchers. I think we could see some runs there.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm definitely not touching Cubs props because this is very likely a lineup without Ian Happ and Wilson Contreras come game time. That's a situation where I'm not touching it, but I don't know. This is just a really weird game to me. I mean, obviously, if that total stays in the same place after they're traded, put your rent on the over, but I don't know. I'm really unsure about a lot of things in this game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of moving parts, especially with the Cubs here. And honestly, the Cardinals can go out getting people too.
Yeah.
But a lot of moving parts in this Cubs lineup. So I'm with you. It's probably good to wait on this one until game time.
Yep.
I'm with you. But I do like that over. I think that total is pretty fucking high for two good pitchers. I consider Thompson a good pitcher on the road. He's good. At least his numbers are. And we know Wainwright's a dog. So if that total stays at 8.5, especially like you said, if Contreras and Happ get moved and that total stays at 8.5, shit's soaring. I mean, we saw what happened in the Orioles game yesterday after Mancini got traded. I was on the under in that game. I thought the Orioles were going to come out sleeping and not giving a shit after they traded their locker room guy. And the Orioles came out with the fire and they scored like 6 or 7 runs and they won. So maybe they get fueled up if their guys get traded. I don't know. Maybe we see that with the Nats too. Probably not. Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible.
Any takes in this Boston-Houston game? Or are you still scared to touch Boston?
I don't know. As a side, I'm pretty scared to touch anything in this game. Yeah. Probably my favorite prop of the day, though, was in this game. It was Kyle Tucker's fantasy score.
Okay.
It got bumped from 6.5 to 7.5, which actually is a really big deal. But as far as like the trade deadline and stuff goes, that actually had a really big impact on this game and this cap too, because the stolen base is a real threat for Kyle Tucker, which I think is a lot of the part why I'm taking this too. But with Vasquez not being on the Red Sox, they'll probably have Kevin Plawecki catching or somebody else who is. I mean, Kevin Plawecki is like the bottom catcher in the league in pop time. A lot of anybody they'd put in also not great pop time. Christian Vasquez is obviously one of the better ones, but I don't know. I think Cutter Crawford really, really struggles against left-handed batters, kind of the Dylan Bundy type thing that we saw with Yelich. It's not as bad, but Brian Bayo too, same thing. Not as bad, but it's a similar type thing. My only issue with the 7.5, like the 6.5 to 7.5 bump, is that they've been hitting him 5th lately, which is a problem. If he was up there, top 3, if Aledmus Diaz hasn't been Barry Bonds lately, if he was hitting a couple spots higher, I wouldn't mind that bump as much. But take it for what you will. That's another one that on Underdog is at a pretty good number. Sorry, prize pick, but
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a much better number there even before the bump. But I still like that one. I just don't love it as much at that number.
Okay. Vasquez is probably going to play today for Houston. That's interesting.
It's a big deal.
It's
Especially
kind of
in that lineup too, because I don't know where they're going to hit him in relation to Kyle Tucker either.
right in the projected lineup I'm seeing. He's right behind him at 6th,
Yeah.
but we won't know until the lineup drops.
Yeah,
they probably don't even fucking know yet.
They have no clue.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler Anderson versus Alex Wood tonight. 2 lefties. TBS game. Totals at 8. Tyler Anderson has been way too good. Alex Wood, people say he's good, but has the worst luck in the league. I don't know if I'm buying it. I think that dude kind of stinks. Do we think the Dodgers hit up against him decently today? What are you thinking about this game?
Yes, kind of. I think this is another one where it's kind of a weird situation to kind of be on the Giants or kind of cab the Giants in general, because God knows what they're going to do between now and the deadline. They could do nothing or they could sell the entire team.
Right.
It's obviously going to have a pretty big effect, not just on their lineup, but, clubhouse morale and everything too.
Right.
But, I think this is honestly a decent spot for Tyler Anderson with how bad the Giants hit lefties and how much they strike out against lefties. I don't know if you saw or anything, but we were on Night Sweats last night doing like a live lab session.
Did you guys see me doing the fucking W's behind home plate?
Yeah, a little bit.
Every time I did it, they would get a hit. It was nuts. That's the inning. We got like 4 hits. And it would happen the pitch that I would do it. It was fucking whack. It was awesome. But you guys were crafting out midstream last night?
Yeah, so we were sitting pretty late. Hold on. Let me see if this is true.
Hey, let's go. We got good news. Oh, that's not good news. Fuck, that's bad news. We got good news, though. Eric Hosmer declined coming to DC. Fuck him. We don't even want him. Eric, we don't even want you, bro. Good. Thank you for declining it.
Look at Salvi, dude.
Damn. What was he at before? 5.5?
5.5. It's too low.
Oh, did you already get it in?
Yeah.
Of course you did, because you're smart.
Well, because we were, like I was saying, we were doing like it was me and Trent on Night Sweats, and
you were building it for today.
We weren't like building stuff for today.
Okay, you're just talking about shit.
We were going over the board like as it was dropping. So
okay,
it was cool. We were going through that. Yeah, one of the things we did also take was that Tyler Anderson 4.5 Ks, which also got bumped.
Okay.
But strikeouts
5.
I think it's at 5 flat now.
Okay.
But those strikeouts always get bumped anyway. So
what's going to happen to Eric Hosmer with this? Are they just going to pay? Are they going to buy him out? Are they going to keep him on the team? After this,
I'm not sure. I think they're either going to.
I think they can
find a third team, or they're just going to buy him out and put him on waivers, like you're saying.
I feel like it'd be really weird if they're like, all right, I guess he can stay and come off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that'd be
we found this too, even though it really didn't mean anything because it got DNP'd. But they accidentally put Tristan McKenzie up on Prize Picks for 36.5 strikeouts.
Oh, dude, that's so beat when they cancel those. If they're fucking up, they should give it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Because if it was the other way around, let's say they accidentally put somebody at 7 instead of 5, and the shit hits, they're not refunding.
Oh no.
Or the shit loses, they're not refunding you.
Hell no.
But that is a pretty clear fuck up. So I get it. All right. Well, it's only up from here today, Jovan. Let me know what props you're trying to lock in later. I don't know if you're down to do a spaces or not, but I'm down to go and do one.
Yeah.
If there's enough, you think there's enough on the board today for us to throw something together?
There's plenty on the board today. Yeah.
All right. Word. And I'm sure chat will appreciate it too. So, let's have a day today, and I'll keep my head up. We move on. Now it's phase 2 of the rebuild for the Nats. We'll see how it plays out, my man.
Yeah, we will.
We will literally be seeing.
We will.
Wild. So I'm not mad at Soto. It's a business. I hope he's happy, and I hope he plays great and shows everyone that he is the greatest player of all time, because I've gotten to see it for 3 years. The dude's fucking awesome. So maybe he gets more spotlight and more credit, and hopefully he's out there, running around, smiling, having fun and playing, because that's the best part about his game, is that he plays like a kid and he loves the game. Not a lot of guys are like that anymore. So hopefully he keeps that energy and brings it to San Diego.
Yeah.
You
Can
know?
only hope. Can only hope.
Oh, what'd you say?
Said can only hope.
Oh, why can't I hear you, bro? Hold on.
Hey, cry for us.
You talk real quick?
Am I good?
Okay, my shit's kicked. Well,
Well,
it's the end of the show anyways. So if you can hear me, we can just call it. But my fucking AirPod died, I think. But chat, we'll run a spaces later. Jovan, I appreciate it, my man.
for sure.
We'll
For
be
sure.
seeing.